Hey guys, so sorry about that. Got my tablet all plugged in. Okay, so part A, the conjugate. That's an A, by the way. So you're just changing the sign in the middle. Okay, and then we got to do that polar form. So we're going to find our magnitude like we did before. So 8 squared plus 5 squared. And we get the square root of 89. And then we go find the angle, which is the inverse tangent, which is y over x. And what's nice is since they're both positive, they're in quadrant 1, you don't have to do anything extra, and we get 32 degrees. So here we go, square root of 89. Like I said, this formula is on your sheet, the formula sheet, plus, oops, I forgot my I sine of 32 degrees. Okay, so that's all you have to do for that one. Okay, so next. Okay, so 14, which is letter A, is -3 and -255. So what we want to do here, we've got to get this angle to be positive, so we're going to add 360. Okay, and when we do that, we get -3 and 105. Okay, so here's 105 right here. Okay, but remember that -3 says instead of moving forward, we're going to move backwards. So 1, 2, 3. And there is A. Okay. 15, which is B, is 2, sorry, the delay is weird, and -210. So we're in the same position as we were with 14. We've got to get rid of that negative, and we're going to add 360. And we get 2 and 150. Notice nothing now is negative, so we're just going to go to, where's 150? Here's 150. Count 1, 2. And there's your B. Okay. And then 16, which is C, and that's -4 and 105. Okay, so again, like before, like number 14, instead of going towards 105, we're actually going to backtrack and count 4 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is C. Okay. You just got to be very careful and make sure you follow the right lines. Okay. So now here we go. So A, this is interesting. Okay, so we're in this one that says they give us A, and it's -3 and -255. Okay, so what I just did here is we got to come up with 3 different ones. So like we did before, we're going to add 360. We got to get this little guy positive. Okay, so that becomes -3 and 105. Okay, so if I were to graph this again, this is 105, 1, 2, 3. What is my new angle if 3 is positive? So what number is between 270 and 300? That's a 285. So we'll get 285. Okay. Now, we can do a different one. Let's see. If I take this 285 and subtract it from 360. When I do that, I'm going to get 3 and -75. Because wouldn't you agree, a -75 is just the positive of 285, because I would add 360. Okay, and that's how you're going to get that one. Okay, so B, 2 and -210. Okay, again, we're going to add 360 here. Okay, so that's going to give me 2 and 150. Okay, so what I'm going to just do here is 1, 2. So that was where that puts me. So what happens if I were to do a negative 2? Where would negative 2 put me? And this is where we got to be careful. Okay, I think it's right here. That would put me at 330. Okay, so 330. Okay, we can make that negative because if I'm headed towards 330, I have to move, oopsies, backwards. And then just like we did before, 210 negative, oops, I can do, again, negative 2 and 330 minus 360, and I get negative 2 and negative 30. Okay, cool. And then the last one, 4, negative 4, and 105. Okay, so here we go. Negative 4, okay, here's 105. And we're going to go backwards. So this puts me really right here. So would you agree that this is nothing more than 4 and 285? Okay. We can do this. How about do 4 and 285 minus 360? And that gets me 4. Oopsies. Oh, let's try this again. 4 and negative 75. And we could do this one. How about negative 4 and 105 minus 360? Because that would be negative 4 and, I gotta look at my sheet, negative 255. Okay, and that's how we would get that as well. Okay, now let's get to the fun stuff, parabolas. Okay, so now we're on 16 again. So they give us this. If you like it where the square is first. Oops, I ran out of space. Okay, so if you like that, we're going to flip this. So it'll be y minus 3 squared equals negative 16 x plus 2. Okay, so here we go. Vertex. Please make sure you pick out your x first so we get negative 2 and positive 3. Okay, so I'm going to just do my best I can right here. So negative 2 and 3. Okay, we have a y squared, so I know it's left or right. And because this is negative, we go left. So here's my axis of symmetry. Remember, it cuts it in half. So AOS, we went through our y axis, and at that value is 3. Okay, next we got to find our p-value. So 4p equals negative 16 divided by 4, and p equals 4. Okay, I'm going to try to do my best. It's easier with that graph on your paper. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which one is our focus? Okay, yes, that's going to be this one. And that ordered pair should be a negative 6 and a 3. So that means this is my directrix. I'm cutting through my x-axis. And at that value is positive 2. Okay, I hope this has helped, and I will see you for the last 2 problems. Bye, guys.